Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Smith. Uh-oh, he whips on it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. One out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate. And a fastball just a bit high.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On the ground to the right side. There's Baez. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here. In the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Taylor, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double. Josh Harrison stands in. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Smoke toward third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman Anthony Rendon.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Set to get his day started, Michael Taylor. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Got him swinging. Made him shake. Ready now, Carlos Santana. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Carlos.
Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Echeverria now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Designated hitter,
Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Malik Smith the next to hit. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 2 out with the man at first. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper is there, and they breeze through this half. In now, Jason Worth. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Jason
now a fastball
Worth.
to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. So striding in, Matt Wieters, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So stepping in, Trey Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A high fastball is in there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Santana will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him.
And we'll have to leave it there. As digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Javier Baez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Keon Broxton. He singled his last time up. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it. Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bryce Harper goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Pitch is popped up. Miranda is under it near the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier is under it, and he makes the catch for. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, number 40.
Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And he's safe. Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Outside, 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to first. The second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Malik Smith the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Flipped out the other way towards short. And this will be pulled in easily. Now in the box, Michael Taylor. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Here it comes on 1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A runner in scoring position with none out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jason Worth is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Matt Wieters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in once again, Trey Turner. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this is fouled back and out of play. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Javier Baez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. 4-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
There's one on to first, and they get them both. Ready for another shot now, Josh Harrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Hit sharply on the ground. Rendon has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sam Dyson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ryan Zimmerman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Wilson Ramos is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Adams coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 2 trips. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Working for the punch out and the offering. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Taylor. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Taylor is retired to kick off the inning. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Adam Eaton will pinch hit here.
Pinch hitting for Washington. Number 2, Adam Eaton.
And that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another shot now. Adeiny Echeverria. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Adeiny.
Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again. Steven Souza, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. 1 there. On to first, and that's the 4th double play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, 2 are gone. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Number 39 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 39.
Howie Kendrick is going to be asked to get the action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Broxton is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Echeverria for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Jeremy Jeffress comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Long run. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Kevin.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. Here's Javier Baez. 2 for 3 with Trevor Gott will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away.
This change defensively for the
and a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Ryan Schimpf will come on to pinch hit here.
Hitting for the Rays, number 11, Ryan Schimpf.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And another foul ball. Hard on the ground toward short. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And the run is in to score from third. Ready once again, Josh Harrison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one and it's strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up one run in this inning.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Taylor has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Carlos Santana now in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Felipe Rivero is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off against Jeremy Jeffress with 3 outs remaining to try to make something happen.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Taylor. Brian Goodwin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Mike Dunn Answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Designated hitter.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one. And the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance. So he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game. And more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game is the victorious Rays. 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jeremy Jeffress. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Mike Dunn, his first. The loss goes to Gio Gonzalez. He falls to 0-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll